Hello and welcome back then to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League. This is race 2 from Suzuka GP circuit in Japan of our BTCC Replica Championship from the Ultimate Racing League. So sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk, Hambridge Transport Limited in association with digitalmotorsports.com. So let's just quickly go through that grid and let's get this second race underway, shall we? It's got Wayne again in pole position, Chuck in second, Chand in third, Love Rockets in fourth, Flash in fifth, Firepower sixth, Team Silver seventh and Stacking Yak in eighth. There's your grid. I'm not going to start talking anymore. Away we go. And good start by everybody. Wayne then, down to turn one. Like race one, Chuck's going with him. And Chan's going there as well, so it's exactly the same as race one. Flash is also there in fourth, so the Ford that was there in race one, and there again in race two. A repeat, almost exactly a repeat. Love Rocket in fifth, so it is exactly a repeat actually. So I think the grid positions were pretty much the same as race one actually, so that might have something to do with it, but certainly at the moment it's as they were in race one. Let's see if Wayne can keep it there in front all the way without making a mistake this time. He'll be open too, of course, but as you know, these guys are on medium tyres here for race two, so handling is going to be a little bit different. So head up round this fast right hand section, and it's hard on the brakes to the left hand. Wayne will be aware of the mistake that he made in race one, so he'll certainly would have learnt from that. He won't make that same mistake again, I say confidently. Shouldn't do. Don't see many mistakes from him, do we? Try and give you the championship standings for the next round. Unfortunately, I haven't got them with me this week for this round, but I know Wayne's in front with Chuck in second. I believe Flash might be in third place actually in the championship as it stands, but anyway, Chuck in second here in the race, Chand and Flash in fourth. They all scream down the start, finish the start lap two. Love Rocket there in fifth, closely followed by Firepower, and then Team Silver closely behind in seventh. So almost the entire field there, all in one complete line. Stacking some way back, so again, ever improving is Stacking, but whether he's had a moment there or not, I don't know, because he's a long way back from the rest. Talking of the rest, here they are. Wayne still looks like he's a bit more determined this time out to maximum points, to get maximum points, and I'm sure, as I said, I'm sure he won't make any more mistakes here. Chuck will be hoping this though, but he needs a disaster rather than mistakes with only 8 cars out here for this round. Even if you finish in 8th, you're still picking up points, so bit of a lost cause for the rest here, but never over until it's over completely mathematically, and it isn't at the moment, so they'll keep going. Chan now being chased down by Flash here, so see if Chan's tyres can last a little bit longer this time round. He's under severe pressure already from Flash, isn't he, with 3.5 minutes gone already in lap 2. It looks like Flash is lining up a move somewhere. It won't be here, but it might be along the start or finish if Flash can stay with Chan right behind him. Got through there quite well, did Flash, through the chicane. Now, and Chan goes wide, and well, we don't need to get in his slipper and look for it, does he? Chan's mucked it up and he's in the sand. There he is, look, they all go past him. Back to 7th, so back to 7th place goes Chan. Made a little mistake on the, just ran a bit wide on the left as he come out the chicane, and that was the end of that. So the two Beamers in 7th and 8th then. So a bit like Daytona. Not having the best round so far. Wayne is now under pressure from Chuck. Chuck's just picked up that pace a bit. Got right on the back of Wayne now. There's Chuck. Oh, Chuck. Oh, what happened there? Ran wide, so Flash goes through the second. Loverock's going to get third, and Chuck's just going to wait off that racing line. Stacking's in the pits, so he's obviously had an issue. There was a bit of an issue, wasn't there, in race 1? So obviously something's not quite right there in the car as Chan goes past. So Chuck back to 7th, so he did the right thing and waited, but something's wrong. Now he's completely gone. Something's gone. It's a failure with the car, and it's a disaster for Chuck. Not what he wanted. When he wants to pick up points, he's got it going again. So Chuck, we'll keep an eye on him, see what happens. So Wayne will be loving that as he ends up that back straight with Flash now in 2nd place. There's something not right with Chuck's car there. Just kind of broke, didn't it? Just slowed, it just stopped on him, ran wide, and couldn't seem to get it going. But Flash then in 2nd. Love Rocket up to 3rd. So the two GTR 2nd and 3rd place now. Team Motul. Then a little battle here for 4th and 5th between Firepower and Team Silver. Firepower holding that 4th at the moment, but Team Silver looking fairly strong behind him. He's not going to be close enough to make the move down here at turn 1. So maybe... Oh, went hot through there, did Team Silver. Lucky not to tag the back of Firepower, but did well. He'll probably tell you he had it under control, and it did look like it in fairness. But he was really quick through there in comparison to Firepower, wasn't he? Got right up behind him, but now through these S's. Just looks like Firepower got a little bit more grip in that Jag by the looks of it, surprisingly. But it's still there, Team Silver, so still battling hard with Firepower. So a good little 4th and 5th place duel here between these two. Oh, Firepower just picked up half a second penalty, not sure where that's from, maybe just cutting the corner. So with the penalty system as they are now, there'll be an automatic get rid of there. The system will do that automatically for them at certain points on the track, where you don't have to do it yourself anymore, which I think is better. So Firepower is in 4th, but he's going to lose that to Team Silver. Team Silver's going to get that 4th place when that penalty comes off, and it's going to be at this back straight point that it goes up here. So Firepower is kind of just moving out of the way, saying to Team Silver, look, I'm going to move over, I'm going to be taking the penalty anyway. Team Silver will glide on by, just like that. Up to 4th goes Team Silver. So Chan in 6th though, so he's recovering a little bit from his off at the final corner. And then Chuck in 7th, who's obviously had that moment, didn't he? Looked like the car completely shut down on him, but he's got it going obviously, and trying to do his best to haul some points back here. But halfway through the race, or over halfway now actually, it's going to be a hard task for him to get any more points than what he's got at the moment, because Chan's there right down at turn 1, so the full length of the straight pretty much is the next car ahead of Chuck. Stacking still there in 8th. He's got a few scuffs. He was in the pits as well, so he's obviously just come out giving the car a bit of a test, see what it feels like. He's out of this race clearly, but he will still get 8th place points. Wayne as he slides it round the right hander up under the bridge for Wayne, still in 1st with Flash in 2nd. I'm not sure Flash is gaining on him. When you look at it in some shots, so a little bit wide there from Wayne. Some shots it looks like Flash is closer, other shots it doesn't. So, and I'm sure Flash will be happy with second if he gets it. I imagine he'll be ecstatic with first, but second will be good, especially on these medium tyres. Love Rocket there in third place. Now he will be pleased with the third place if he can stick this one out, but Team Silver is looking strong behind. Firepower's going with him as well, so he ran off his penalty, didn't he? Firepower, and he's sticking with Team Silver, so this little battle ain't over yet. So Firepower, he wants that fourth place back for sure. Let's stick with this little battle, I think. Let's go with Firepower. Let's follow Firepower and just see if he can take on Team Silver, because he's certainly got himself back in the mix here as they start lap 7 or 6 even, and Team Silver a little bit better through there at turn 1. So let's go on board with Firepower this time and see what it looks like when you're following a car. You can read what the other car's doing in front, and Team Silver just runs a bit wide there, isn't he? So that'll give Firepower a little bit of heart, knowing that Team Silver's car's not exactly working to perfection. Yeah, it's not that great, is it, ahead? And this is now closing in. His Firepower as he runs wide, Team Silver. Look at that. Just as I was saying, it weren't working well. Team Silver loses it, gets himself on the gravel. That slows him down. Goes through goes Firepower into 4th place. So now his target there is Love Rocket Rods ahead. Remember, it's medium tyres here for the boys, so they're probably all starting to not feel the best under the cars. I mean, we might get a feel of what Firepower feels like as well, being on board with him. I mean, doesn't look too bad, does it? But obviously, must be a little bit different when you're driving it. Now power down and away you go. I don't know whether he's going to get any closer to that GTR head, because they're quick in a straight line, but all the time he can see him and gives him something to focus on for sure. Firepower comes through that kink, and then it'll be through the chicane, drop it down to about 2nd gear, or he goes down to 1st, some people do, and up the gearbox now to start another lap. So that was that's the lap for Firepower. Love Rocket ahead of him in 3rd. He'll be obviously aware of Firepower's presence behind him, but at the moment there's no immediate danger. Flash looks like he's fallen back off the back of Wayne now, but he's still there in 2nd place with Wayne, our leader, steaming away in front now. Yeah, he's pulled a big gap now on Flash, not even in the same shot. Oh, nearly ran wide there, did Wayne. So he's put the hammer down here with 2 minutes to go, and he certainly weren't going to make any mistakes, and he certainly weren't going to get any more or any less than maximum points here in this race after what happened in race 1. Would have been very frustrated, and I think he's going to be catching up and passing Stackenyak now along this straight. In fact, Stackenyak is facing the other way, so he's had another moment somewhere. Yeah, he's there in the sand, so he'll just stay out of the way. So Stacking will remain in his test mode in 8th place. So Wayne then coming up to start lap 8, which will be the final lap. Flash even in 2nd. Love Rocket 3rd. Firepower 4th. Team Silver 5th, and Chan right behind him now. So here we go. Chan's got himself onto the back of Team Silver. He's dropped off the back of Firepower, so he's had a moment somewhere, hasn't he, Team Silver? Must have had it whilst we was on board. Firepower and Chan up the inside. Great move. Come out the exit of that chicane final bend. Got himself up on the inside. Well, he knew Firepower actually. Oh, he had that moment, didn't he? That's why he's back there. He ran wide, didn't he, when Firepower went past him? So that's why. And I think the car's just not working for him at the moment. But he's holding off Chan, in fairness to him. But I think Chan will certainly be looking to get past him here on this lap, for this final lap, which is the final lap now. There you go. Chan there in 6th place. Chuck in 7th, hasn't really recovered from the mechanical issue he had. Stacking, we know, is in 8th place. Let's go back to our leader then, and we might as well see him come through and finish this remainder of the lap now, the remainder of the race, race 2. We'll be looking forward to the 3rd and final race here tonight. He's going to get maximum points, he's going to get the win. He's Wayne to just cement his point situation a little bit further, and he's pretty much got one hand on that trophy already as he comes through this final sector, through the final chicane. Congratulations to Wayne, race 2 winner here at Suzuka. Won it quite easily in the end, got away from all his rest and wins. Flash of the lights, well done Wayne. Flash will come in 2nd, good 2nd place for Flash. And Love Rocket, his teammate's not far off, but Flash is there, 2nd place, good 2nd for him. Love Rocket with a great 3rd place, he'll be happy with that. Firepower, superb 4th for him. Again, he'll be happy with that. With Chan coming in 5th, did get past Team Silver in the end. Team Silver there in 6th place. And then we know Chuck will come in 7th place. And then Stacking Yak will come in 8th. So there's your race 2. Hope you enjoyed watching that. Race 3 coming up soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you there again soon. Cheers.